Okay, good morning everybody. Marvin Bugalu Smith here with another advanced lesson for all drummers. And today's Monday, June 16th, 2008. The lesson's going to be in 3 parts. The first part is going to be brushes. I always hear my students talk about the brushes, and they have to play brushes a lot of times because things are more quiet. So they play brushes. Part 2 is going to be dealing with the rudiments. And part 3 will be dealing with the rudiments and application of the rudiments on the drum set. So part 1 is the brushes. Now brushes, here they are. They're a little bit harder to play than sticks. It takes some getting used to, but they do the job. We're going to look at the way you move your brushes on the drums. Movement is very, very important. We're going to use tempo. I'm not going to put people on metronomes because I believe that metronomes are electronic. I believe more in the time that's in you. When you listen to music, everybody that I know since I was born pats their foot. And the funny thing about patting your foot, if you hooked up a bass drum pedal to that foot, it would sound like this. Because they're patting their foot. The only difference between us and them, us drummers, we have the foot pedal. And they have a foot on the floor. And I think many times if I lifted that foot up off that person that doesn't play drums and put his foot on the pedal, he would be playing the bass drum pedal. Now, the way you get the sound from the brushes is by motion. You place the brushes on the head and you cross the brushes on the head without letting the brush leave the head. That looks like this. That's just one movement. Notice the drag sound. Now, if you continue this drag sound, even without the pedals, this is what you would get. Now, the cymbal beat that we normally play on the cymbal, jazz cymbal beat, which sounds like this with sticks. Again, that is in triplets. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. Instead of the 16th version of the same thing. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a, which is very good for slow songs. But once you start lifting the tempo up in jazz, you definitely need the triplet instead of the squarer 4-note of the 16th note. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. You want the triplet which is round like a wheel. 1, 2 and a 3, 4 and 1, 2 and a 3, 4 and a 1, 1, 2 and a 3, 4 and a 1, 2 and a 3, 4 and a 1. Back to the brushes. I'm going to make this sweeping motion like I showed before. You can think of it as starting from the outside of the drum and going to the inside, making an X and coming back out. Again, I'll play switching motion, the swishing sound. Now, if we consider the cymbal beat into the X, then the X is the X, and outside the X is the cymbal beat, which is 1, 2, a 3, 4 and a 1, 2 and a 3, 4 and a 1, 1, 2 and a 3, 4 and a 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 1, 1, 2 and a 3, 4 and a 1, 2 and a 3, 4 and a 1, 2 and a 3, 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Now we'll give this brushes. I'm going to give these brushes that I play on my snare drum a little company. And the company I'm going to give them is the bass drum and the hi-hat. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 1, 2 and a 3, 4 and a 1, 2 and a 3. This is conventional method of playing drums. Just about every drum in the world does this. I'll play a few more. Now, when I was learning brushes, my brother Earl Buster, or Earl Clarence, but everybody called him Buster Smith. His name is really Earl Clarence Smith, but I guess the Clarence wasn't that good for music, so he became known as Buster Smith. When he taught me brushes many years ago, he taught me the slap in brushes. Everything is the same, except the slap is pointed inward, outward. And I'll give you an example. Again, I'll play the brushes. 1, 2 and the 3, 4 and the 1. Now, while you got this motion going, when you go in, when you come out, you slap the drum by pressing the brush into the drum, like this. This is called a right hand slap. A right hand slap. What you're doing is you're playing the cymbal beat and accenting. Company is the bass drum, which I can accent on where I had brushes before. Now we also have a left hand slap, which starts when the hand is going in. You see the hand? I take my right hand out so you see the swishing motion back and forth. Or round. Some guys play it round. I play both. Either this, side to side, or round. Keeping this hand always ready. Now when it goes to the inside, which is here, more than this part of the drum, you slap out and you press the brush to the head of the drum, making what we call a left hand slap. It looks like this. Now I'm going to put the cymbal beat back in on the right hand. And I'm going to perform a left hand slap. And right hand. Right hand. And left.